It's Friday, and it's a morning, and it's a beautiful morning out. It's supposed to rain later, but it's sunny right now, so I'm up early, and I'm going to be getting out here and taking advantage of that. I wanted to say thank you again to my vinyl community friends, Gilbert and Lucas, who sent me stuff yesterday. Was it Luke? I don't know why I said Lucas. Luke. Um, Listen to everything, and that single you sent me, Lucas. That's pretty good. I think I like the tunefulness of it. The execution, again, now you want my honest opinion. It's a pretty good tune. The execution of it is a little, it's a little loose, So I have to say that, I like it, but if it was played better, I'd probably like it more. Just being honest, okay? Thank you so much. Gilbert, I listened to both of these last night. Wow. This is just exactly what I like, among other things, but I'm not exactly sure why it is, but I do like that somewhat busy keyboard type of progressive rock. Not nerdy, but good. You know what I'm saying? Um, Emerson, Lake and Palmer really did kind of set the template for that. In my opinion, Genesis took it to another level of refinement. So when I hear interesting keyboard interplay, plus that coupled with interesting chord changes, I'm hooked. And there's a lot of really good stuff on here. A couple of things that really stood out to me on first listen is Pollen. Well, I'd really like to find that Pollen album, and I'm downloading it. Um, let's see, what else did I like? I like the Jacques Tom Rivest, who is actually a member of Pollen. And I'll mention some of these bands I already know and have music by. I have music by October, Harmonium. Um, let's see here, Manige, as you know. There's more on the second disc. It must be, but the first disc really enjoyed that a lot. I fell asleep listening to the second disc last night, so that I'll be returning to. But this is just perfection regarding my taste. Just looking to see here if I can pull out. Yeah, I'm going to be listening to Slosh. Slosh is another one that I have on the computer. Thank you so much. Yeah, I just like this stuff a whole lot more than a lot of stuff. And has music been an escape for me in life? Yes, it has been, and unashamedly so, Uh, growing up in the late 50s, 60s, and 70s as a black person in the Midwest is, there's been good parts of it, but a lot of it's been absolute hell. Um, I say these things, but I say them I hear traffic. Don't get too much traffic on my street. But being black in the Midwest has been hell, you know what I'm saying? And so it has completely ruined my enjoyment of a lot of quote unquote black music or contemporary commercial music, because it just reminds me of the shitty life around me. I just need to explain that over and over again. I am not one of those kind of people who suspends his belief or all of a sudden disconnects from all of his other thoughts when he listens to music. It all goes together. Um, I am the sort of person who thinks about the people behind the music when I listen to. I always do. I am able to listen to music by people who I probably wouldn't like, but that's the exception. The more the rule is, there's something in the music that attracts me. And it usually has something to do with the people making the music. I may be wrong, but that's my experience, so that's why I'm saying it. It has a lot to do with why I, for example, never spent a penny on Guns N' Roses. The band were very good. Slash is good. Axl has a good voice, but his personality comes through his voice. And I would just as soon want to bitch slap him as talk to him if he were to come to the house. Just being honest. That just came out. Couple more things and I'm out of here because I got a busy day. On the YouTube vinyl community, which I have shouted out, and since I've shouted out, I haven't really been able to, not been able to, but I haven't been checking in like I was when I made the comment. But that's the way life is. It, cycles, waves up and down. And I'm just busy with other stuff right now, which is a good thing. But Brent Corrigan had posted a picture of the album Overdog by Keith Hartley Band. I don't have that anymore, and Keith Hartley is not someone I'm big into, but he's someone it's like, well, here's a cat who was on the scene that why don't more people know about him? So when I see people playing and showing those records, I always get a big kick out of it. This is what I have by The Time Is Near. Is that right? Yep. Keith Hartley Band. Now, I don't listen to this much. This stuff is kind of nostalgic to me because there's a big, big dose of blues in here. But now what I liked about Keith Hartley, I think he played with John Mayall or Graham Bond, somebody back in the day. He has history. But what I liked about his band was how they were trying to push the blend of jazz, blues, and rock together. These guys were progressive. A little more on the bluesy side than I care for, but definitely deserving of more attention. So right on, Brent, and other folks who know about this band. The other thing I like is it's on the Duran label. I love this label. I know that Duran put out a lot of stuff, so I would not endeavor to collect the label. That would be insane. But I love the label, and I just wanted to show this. Overdog is an album by Keith Hartley that if I could find another copy, I'd buy it. It's a good one. I just remembered another record I planned to pull, but another time. Here's a solo album by Keith Hartley. What's the name of this one? Lancashire Hustler. I bought this because it's Keith Hartley. I had not heard it. I really don't like this album, to be honest. I'm not selling it, though. This is the type of artifact. Okay, stuff like this to me is artifactual. Keith Hartley still has a place in my collection. He's kind of like, in my opinion, one of those unsung heroes. Someone that people need to know more about. I think a lot of you folks would really dig Keith Hartley if you heard him. So I just wanted to just trot that out. And I think the last thing I'll say, I'm going to keep this one short, is please, this is YouTube and Facebook are my outlets for advertising for my music as well as my websites. But my primary sources of reaching you all is through this, my videos, and Facebook. So I'm saying to you folks that are interested in my next album, Dereck 2, which will be out hopefully without any problems, should be here in July, to pay attention to videos. I will be posting shortly, not today. I'll be posting my first announcement of Dereck 2 pre-orders opening up. Not yet, okay? I keep saying this because life is busy. People have many things to do. It's the summertime now, and so I've already heard from a couple folks who, because of summer, vacation, kids, etc., they just found out that Dereck 2 is coming, and they're worried they're going to miss out. So what I plan to do is in my next few videos talk a lot about the fact that Monday I will officially open up the store for Dereck 2 and start accepting pre-orders. Not until Monday. Matter of fact, let me please announce it. Don't send anything in, please. I want to let you know that because I'm not working, this is now my job, Dereck Records. So whereas on Dereck 3, I flubbed up and I overlooked a couple of orders because I wasn't checking my accounts daily. I will be checking numerous times daily so that I don't miss orders. And I did it last time, but I'll be sure and do it this time, that I'll be contacting each person as I get your order. I'll email you back confirming I got your order, okay? So I want to do this well. It went pretty well last time. I want it to go better this time, okay? A couple more thoughts. Making records is not cheap. This one is costing me more to make, but I'm not going to raise the price. Not on this record. I just don't want to do that. I mean, I could justifiably raise the price because of the increased cost to me, but I'm idealistic and I want to try to keep this about the music and about that's what I want to keep it about, you know. I just still don't give a fuck about money. I need it. I don't love it, okay? So the price is going to be the same. It's going to be $15 per record, but we now know about postage. So this time for the US it's going to be a flat $5, so it'll be $20 to get my record in the US. Canada, I'm going to make it like we had a lot of, not a lot, but there was variations in Canada. So that one I have to look at some of my orders again. That's going to be more. It'll be like maybe 7 or 8. The most unfortunate thing that we found out about the rest of the world, Europe, Australia, and other places, is that postage costs as much. It costs you as much to get my record as it is to buy it. My record costs $15, so on average, postage overseas is $13. It's just crazy. So we know that's what we're up against, okay? But if you're interested in what I'm doing, please watch my channel, watch my videos. Starting on Monday, things will go official, okay? And then the plan is to every video I make, there will be a reminder to pre-order. Hopefully it won't get too obnoxious, but I don't know how else to do it. I can't afford advertising, so I have to do it like this and on Facebook. The response to Dereck 3 was amazing. I have no expectation that that will happen again. I don't have any idea what to expect this time. I know several of you have expressed interest in buying this record, but I have no expectation or assumption that this will go as well as Dereck 3. That's stupid to do. I'm hoping that people are interested in the record. I want to tell you again that Dereck 2 came before Dereck. Some of the music on Dereck 3 came before Dereck 2, but it's in essence the same sound as Dereck 3. There are vocals. I did the very best I could do. I worked on Dereck 2 from 2002 to 2004, on and off, a lot. And to some of you, you won't hear it. To some of the others, you will hear it. So what I'm saying is this, and I'm thinking of you, sour juggernaut. Is that your name, Jesse? I'm thinking about you because he personal messaged me and really feels like that I don't like him. That's not true, Jesse. Yeah, I care for you. But what I want to say is this, people. I'm putting it out really upfront that I did the best I could. Obviously, when you buy the record, you have your opinion. You're free to express it. Express it to me. When I give my opinions about music and I'm harsh, I always remember the other part of it is that I'm not that artist and that I wouldn't do it that way. And if you notice, the last few things I got from VC members, I deferred to that. It's like with Solar System and like with Big Star 1000. You know, of course, I could critique what they do because if it was me, I would do it differently. But that's not the point. The point is to share with you all what I think of the music, if I like it or not. And so I'm just getting ready for dealing with the difficulty of input, you know, positive and negative. We would all do things differently if we had our way. I hear records by artists I love, and I keep thinking, man, I'd mix that differently. I'd change that. You know what I'm saying? I know that's how it goes, but I just, again, want to say, slightly defensively, that I worked my ass off on Dereck 2. It's the best that I could do. So whatever your criticisms are, I accept them, but I would also challenge you to do it yourself, and let's see how easy it is. That's all, you know. And this shit is expensive, man. This shit is expensive. It's costing me a lot more than Dereck 3. It is. But I want to keep the price down if I can, you know. Uh, Capitalism, maybe it's not capitalism that's ruined life. I think it is. Maybe it's just greed, but just, you know, because we decided to focus on goods and not people, I think is why life isn't better. And I don't think we can turn it around. We're too selfish. But let me leave it on a positive note. I was going to leave it there. I just remembered the last thing I want to do. I want to shout out to Long Lost LP Man. I understand that you're not working. I don't know if you lost your job or if you're retired or what, but I hope that your days go well. And I'm glad that you're back on the scene. Have a good one, everyone.